Hello, my Panda Pals, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are continuing on with the absolute shit show that is the Before the 90 Days Season 7 Tell-All. Today, we are covering part 2 of 4, so buckle up and let's go for a ride. Last episode, we ended things with Adnan being annoying and arrogant AF, so, you know, it is just business as usual.
What we have? We have Sugar Daddy and Matilda. What we have?
And Niles, who looks like he would not be able to crack his own back, threatens to break his face.
I will break your face.
That's what happened. You didn't like my opinion?
So rude.
Sean is like, whoa, gentlemen, let us stop swinging our dicks at each other. Adnan, I'm looking at you. Put that measuring tape away.
Oh, man.
And she gets this shit back on track and starts grilling Niles about his tendency to mask and how it looks a whole lot like lying.
So, Niles, you said you don't realize when you're not telling the truth. Can you explain?
Niles doesn't really do a great job at explaining. He basically says that his social skills are not great and he either goes 100% honest or 100% lies.
You do that. I don't hold back, but I do know that there are some times where I probably should hold back.
Sean is like, okay, so how exactly did you mix up I'm coming to get to know you with I'm coming to get married to you?
Matt, you want to field that one?
No. Do not make Matilda answer that for you. So Niles is like, I did bring up marriage, but I had no idea that in her culture saying I want to marry you someday translates to I want to marry you right now.
Yes, I probably should have said after I get to know you in person first. That's probably what I should have said, and I didn't say that.
Sean then invites Mr. Ark onto the screen, and she's like, so Niles said that he was gonna have Matilda in the US in 5 months, but now it's almost been a year. Do you kind of feel like he lied to you? And obviously, Mr. Ark says yes because he was lied to.
Niles, you said you need another $4,000. How long do you think it will take you to get that?
Well, I'm working a regular job, so...
Tigerlily and Adnan are over here galloping on their high horses, and they are probably like, oh my god, could you even imagine not being able to come up with a meager $4,000? What peasants? Niles is like, I'm a regular person, working a regular person job, so I am saving what little I can whenever I can. And then Sean asks Adnan if he thinks Niles should take some of that money and visit Matilda in Ghana, even if it means extending the time it's gonna take for her to get her visa. And Adnan does not answer the question, and he is just like, listen, I wish you two the best, but you are mean to me, so whatever.
You're gonna learn in those...
Be nice. No.
I'm 28, you're 23,
whatever.
24.
Age is just a number.
It will never not be weird to me that a 41-year-old decided to marry a 22-year-old. But I thought about it, and you know what? Age really is nothing but a number if you stop evolving with time. Anyway, Sean tries to get this shit show back on track again, and she's like, Matilda, you must miss Niles a whole bunch. And obviously Matilda is like, duh. And then Adnan, for some fucking reason, is like, Niles, tell me right now that you support my relationship. And Niles is like, buddy, this is not about you. We have moved on.
You like my relationship?
We are not talking about you right now.
You like my family?
And Adnan keeps badgering him, and he's like, tell me you support me. Tell me you like my relationship. Tell me you like my family. Tell me you want nothing but the best for us. Goo goo gaga.
You like my family? You support us? Wishing the best to us? I'm talking to you. Answer to me.
Adnan keeps pushing him, and Niles is starting to get super agitated, and Matilda is like, calm down, killer. And Adnan is just loving this.
Please calm down.
Hey. I'm
Now
trying to.
Now,
Yes, Matt.
sit down, please.
Anyway, Niles walks off stage so that he can calm down, and Adnan is like, I don't know why no one wants to be friends with me. I am such a nice guy.
I say I will be friendly with everyone. No one will be friend with me. Why? Because I am honest always.
And then this man-child says, I just want to be friends with everybody, okay? I love you all. You know what? Actually, I absolutely hate you all, but I am trying my best to give a rat's ass about any of you. I swear.
I want to creating a friends relationship between all of you guys. I don't like anybody, but I'm trying to love you.
Then Brian, of all people, plays the peacekeeper, and he's like, Adnan, all of us want nothing but the best for you and your family, so maybe just like, I don't know, calm down and shut up?
Do you support?
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
let it be.
No, that's like
Let it
Hello. Nice to meet you, Uncle.
And this, my friends, is why you should not marry children. So Adnan goes on to talk very animatedly to Mr. Ark, but it is so disingenuous that it actually hurts me.
I like your
welcome.
outfit. When I'm going to Mecca, I wear something like that.
No respect.
Even Tigerlily gets momentarily ripped out of her delusions, and she's like, oh, right, I forgot. I got married to a child. Mr. Ark is like, bro, sit down, calm your titties.
This sort of discussions we are all having. So just sit down and wait for a while.
There you go, my man.
So Adnan shuts up and Sean moves on, and she tells Mr. Ark that a ton of people online feel like he bullied Niles into marrying Matilda. He obviously says he didn't. Matilda obviously says he didn't. And the cast go back and forth between Niles is a grown man and he could have said no, and Mr. Ark was very aggressive and Niles was way too scared to say no. I don't think that this conversation is important because at the end of the day, Niles was incredibly happy to get married. And if he is not currently in a state where he's like regretting it or wishing that he had not done it that way, then who the f cares? Niles comes back on stage, he apologizes, and Mr. Ark continues to put him in his place.
No matter how one will abuse you, you have to be very calm and gentle. You better apologize for making that mistake.
Despite just having said sorry, Niles apologizes again for walking out, and then Adnan goes right back to being on his bullshit.
But unbothered, you hurt my feeling. You say bullshit from your mouth to me, why?
Oh my god, I cannot stand him. I think I hate him the most, which is absolutely insane considering that Brian and Lauren are in the room with us. Niles is on the verge of hulking out, and he's like, is it socially acceptable if I cut off his nuts and mail them to his mother?
So if I explode on him, I'm gonna be wrong, right? Okay, I'll be quiet.
Look at Tigerlily positively reinforcing her widow baby. She's like, who's your good boy asserting his dominance in the most annoying and arrogant way possible? And then we learn Niles fully paid Mr. Ark back, he wants 2 kids, and then we take a little break. Everyone heads backstage, and Tigerlily shows us that she sucks so hard.
Adnan told Niles that he was a sugar daddy. I don't think there was anything wrong with that. That is their relationship.
Girly, Niles literally cannot be a sugar daddy, okay? The man has got 0 sugar. I liked her most of this season. I thought that she was just this fun, ditzy girl who was so naive that it was borderline endearing, but she's actually just a bitch. And I don't know if she became one after she got married, like maybe marrying a man-child makes you turn into a cunt. I have no idea. I have 0 experience marrying a child. Then Tigerlily is like, Niles needs to get a better job because Matilda just wants him for his money and she is not gonna be happy with his normal person salary.
He's a little bit kind of like a dog, like a chihuahua. They want to like have this big personality and they think they're like a Rottweiler.
Oh, is it kind of like thinking you're married to a man, but you're actually married to a child? And Tigerlily on her socials was like, oh my god, this was so hilarious. It was like watching a chihuahua square off with a mastiff. Girly, you did not just say that Adnan is a mastiff, because if anybody here has chihuahua energy, it is your man's. Niles calls Matilda on the phone. He apologizes for not keeping his cool, but Adnan was pushing all of the right buttons.
If Adnan assaulted my mother, Mr. Ark, he'd have used his fake arm and beat Adnan with it. I know him.
I would have absolutely loved to see that shit. Like, I would have paid money. Oh my god. That would have been hilarious.
What's up?
Can you tell what brand it is based on the flavor?
Is that Lauren flirting? How the hell does this man get so many people to sleep with him? Vanja asks him about his girlfriend test, and Lauren brought that shit with him, and he tells her to take it. Because, again, he probably needs a free place to stay tonight, and he looked at Vanja and thought, you know, girly looks like she'd be okay pegging a man.
Have you ever drowned? If I drowned, would I be here
No,
today?
I've drowned 8 times in my life, and I've survived each time.
Bro.
Oh, damn, maybe you're a cat. Hey, here's a thought. Why don't you go drown yourself again, and we can test that theory? Everyone heads back on stage, and the producers were able to get Bojo back, so he is here now. And then we move on to Joe and Magda.
Where's your relationship today?
We are in very good position. We love each other. I'm so happy. I'm so lucky. I met Joy.
Magda did end up coming to America for a visit to meet all of his friends and family, and she tells us she loves them all and they all love her, which is not surprising. Magda is hot, and she gives off a very sweet, cute girl next door vibe.
They all said I should be scared. If I cheat on Magda, she'll cut my off.
Good. She stands up for herself, as she should.
Sean then asks if they are engaged now, and no, they are not.
Why didn't you propose while she was here?
She kept asking, and to me, it made it feel like more of a business transaction.
So Joey says he wants to wait until it is unexpected, and Magda is like, I am not pushing him to propose, which no one is buying. Stop lying to us.
How many times has Magda asked you when you were going to propose?
A lot. It'd be like once a week or something.
And she says that they have to get married so they can apply for a visa, and then they are gonna have to wait forever and a day for it to get approved. So, you know, tick-tock, buddy. Brian is like, you gotta hurry up because she ain't gonna wait forever.
I'm not trying to waste her time or my time.
If you wait too long, maybe she's gonna get tired of waiting.
And Joe is like, I know, but this is my first time proposing, so it's kind of a big deal. I would not expect you to understand.
I know you proposed 7 times, Brian.
He's got practice.
I've never proposed to anyone.
Then we revisit that time when Joey was flying out to Poland, but then production had to turn around because this little goober forgot his passport. Turns out, it was not actually his passport that he had forgotten.
Told I forgot my passport to turn back to the house, but it was actually Shooters.
Are you serious?
We were so late. On an airplane, it's like $12.
That is right, folks. This man had production turn right around because he did not want to pay $12 for a drink on that airplane. Vanja is like, that is insane. And Joey is like, why is that insane? And she's like, because you are meeting the love of your life and you risked missing your flight for a literal shot of alcohol. Magda is definitely not pleased about this, but what is she gonna do? Joey likes to drink alcohol and sometimes he acts like an idiot.
It's called smart, because I'm not buying drinks on a plane.
Then Sean asks Magda how she feels about Joey's open door policy when he's pooping. And I'm sorry, what? What do you mean an open door policy when you poop? Do you think a monster's gonna come out and bite your asshole if you close the door while you're on the toilet?
Yoshko did that with me. It's
No,
disgusting.
my exes are always in there with me.
In my book, girls don't do number 2, so.
Oh, she's so annoying. We have another break, and Vanja pulls Tigerlily aside, and she tries to form a bond of friendship with her.
So I just want to hear a little bit about your journey. I've been to Jordan, and I've really loved watching everything transpire.
It kind of feels as if Vanja is trying to get Tigerlily to trust her and become comfortable enough with her to be like, oh my god, I'm in a horrendous marriage. You have to save me from my monster husband.
He's coming.
Listen, if you think that someone is being brainwashed, you cannot come at them with disrespect for their way of life, okay? It is just going to make them double down on what they have been told to believe. So saying shit like, oh, you gotta be quiet, shh, you're not free to speak anymore, that is just going to make Tigerlily cling on to what Adnan has told her to believe even harder.
Let me find Arabic guy for you. I have 14 brother, don't worry.
And she's like, LOL. No.
I will not be able to cover up like Tigerlily.
Turkey everywhere, everyone looking to me.
Tigerlily is like, yeah, you do you, girl. Like, do what's best for you. Slay. But we know how Tigerlily actually feels about Vanja.
So would it be okay if she wore it?
Look, she is like a princess. Nobody can see her body, just me.
And that's fine, but remember when Tigerlily was trying to tell us that Adnan would have zero issue if she came to this tell-all wearing a bodycon dress? Delulu who? Oh yeah, Delulu you. Tigerlily says, well, I'm gonna go. And Adnan is like, me too. And then Vanja is like, no, Adnan, stay behind. We can talk together, you and I. And Adnan is like, yeah, you know, I think I would rather shove a cactus up my own butt.
Adnan, you stay talk to me.
For what reason?
He can't stay and talk to a girl by himself.
And so the two leave Vanja with a very bad taste in her mouth. We get back on stage and Sean moves on to Vea and Sunny. Vea tells us that she got back to America and the two struggled a lot with Sunny's dad, so they actually ended up breaking up. And Sunny was pissed because after they broke up and she was single, Girly had the audacity to go on a date with another guy.
No kissing?
We did not kiss, no.
He's looking up, and usually when they don't look directly at you, they're lying. I think there might have been more.
Brian, shut up. Just just shut up, okay? He reminds me of this guy that I used to date, and to this day, he is the one guy that I absolutely regret ever having dated. I confronted him because I found proof that he was cheating on me, and he was like, well, you're coming to me with your arms crossed, and everyone knows that kind of body language is being defensive. So you're probably telling me that I'm cheating because you're projecting on me because you're the one who actually cheated. And I was like, bro, are you okay? Did you break anything doing all of that gymnastics? Also, she could have fucked him the second after she said hello, and she still wouldn't have done anything wrong because she was single.
So who was the guy?
That is what like upset Sunny, is who the guy was.
Was it Rory? Rory? No, it was the dog sitter. Dude, I thought that man was like... Anyway, she went on one date with this guy, and then she got back together with Sunny.
Yeah, we have been back together for months. Our relationship is the best it's ever could be. My heart's with Sunny.
And then Adnan, for some fucking reason, is like, what is wrong with you, Sunny?
Being controlling, David. Try to be controlling like Adnan. Try.
I love how this whole time Adnan has been like, I'm not controlling, you fucking idiots. And right now he is saying that Sunny should be more controlling like him. Sunny tells Adnan, listen, if I want to ruin my relationship by tearing it down, then I will be sure to be more like you. But I'm looking to build up a strong and healthy relationship, so I'm a pass.
Showing her your jealousy. Showing her your man.
No, because the
you
thing
want
is,
change
guys,
her to the right
Adnan,
way.
I don't really know what point Adnan is trying to make. Like, I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know if he's trying to say that Sunny is a bad man because he experienced jealousy, or if Sunny is a bad man because he experienced the jealousy and did not let it turn into taking total control over Vea and stripping her of all of her autonomy the way that he has been trying to do with Tigerlily. Sean asks everyone, do you think men and women can be friends? Brian says no, which makes sense because he is only capable of talking to women that he wants to bang.
Because if you start, hey, let me touch you, let me talk to you, and start looking in your eyes, it opens a window to some
Vanja says she has a ton of platonic guy friends, and Niles says yes, but it still comes down to an individual person's character because you are gonna have people who will cheat and people who will not.
You will able to be friend with nice and sexy female. She's showing everything. You will to praying to sleep with her, of course.
Just because you are not capable of saying no to a woman unless they are a shapeless pillar of fabric does not mean that other people can't, okay? Anyway, Vea is like, the point, Adnan, is that I did not cheat. And I don't even know why we're focusing on this because Sunny and I have already worked past this.
Me and Sunny, we worked through it. And this is actually in our past now. We've moved forward.
Ugh, that is not the face of a man who is over it. But yeah, let's not linger on this because I'm tired. So, Sunny tells us that his visa in Africa is about to expire and he's gonna be heading back to Bangladesh until his visa for America gets approved, which will take a while because he still owes a little over $1,000 for it. And Adnan, for some fucking reason, is like, hey, Sunny, I heard that you, a Muslim man, has had premarital sex?
I seen you having sex before getting married.
That's true. I did the wrong thing.
And then Vea comes to his defense and she's like, you do not have to be a strict Muslim if you do not want to be.
But if you don't want to be a strict Muslim, you don't have to be a strict Muslim.
And Adnan loses his absolute shit and he is like, you shut your whore mouth.
What is that you're saying from your mouth? This is the most worst things in Allah. Can't change it. Say it. I am atheist.
Calm the fuck down. Holy shit, did you miss snack time? Sunny goes on to say that he is human, he makes mistakes, and then Adnan is like, meow, you can't do whatever you want. It's not that simple. Goo goo gaga. And then Vea is like, Adnan, shut the fuck up. And then Sunny tells them, in our religion, it is taught that if you have sinned, ask for forgiveness. And then Adnan is like, Mia, you're just changing everything about the religion. Goo goo gaga. And then Sunny is like, Adnan, shut the fuck up.
Let me finish, Adnan. If you want my answer, give me a chance to talk.
Sunny goes on to say that he does religion for himself. He does not do it for other people. Adnan goes on to say, I am a good Muslim, okay? I did not touch Tigerlily until we got married. And Vea is like, bro, we are allowed to live our life however we choose.
If it's not following the rules, not Muslim. You can't get married with her when she didn't believe nothing.
Vanya is like, hold up a minute. You married Tigerlily and she wasn't Muslim. And Adnan is like, yeah, she's Christian. She believed in Jesus. And Vea is like, okay, I believe in Jesus. And then Tigerlily is like, oh, we were only attacking you because we thought you were atheist. And then Vea loses her shit.
No, you're not gonna tell me that I don't believe in Jesus. You better shut up.
Why you do sex?
Sir, may I direct you to your wife who has had premarital sex in a previous relationship resulting in one of your stepsons. Tigerlily asks Sunny if he wants Vea to be Muslim, and he's like, yeah, eventually, but I can't force it on her right now because she'll just leave.
So I need to make her educated. Spending time with her, she will find a peace in my religion and she will change it in a time.
So Sunny believes that if he teaches Vea everything Islam has to offer, that she will find peace in it and naturally come to convert on her own. I think it's great that Sunny wants to show her the beauty of his religion, but the issue I have is for Sunny, there is still only one acceptable outcome after everything is said and done. And Vea here is very much against converting.
I can't change Vea's mind over a day. I needed time.
But I'm never converting to Islam.
Vanya asks Sunny if he would ever convert to Christianity, and he's like, no, I like my religion. I'm very happy. And Vanya is like, okay, and Vea likes hers and is very happy with hers. And then Sunny is like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but like, I'm the man.
We saw the tension between you and your father. Have you spoken to him recently?
Sunny goes on to say that his father will only talk to him about business-related things, and they no longer really have much of a personal connection because he still refuses to give them his blessing.
Okay, I feel so sorry for both of you for that. That's just really sad.
I would
and
never do that to my
heartbreaking.
kid.
He says that in Muslim religion, parents do not permanently disown their children, so he's pretty sure his father will eventually come around to accept them, even if it takes him a year or so.
I feel so bad because your father, he following a God and you doing something wrong.
Adnan, buddy, maybe stop riding on that high horse, huh? Your ass is gonna start to chafe. Adnan is like, Vea, girl, you keep on living that life of being a tattooed cheater. And Vea is like, cheating where?
Where are we getting cheating from? Who cheated on who? Because I never cheated on Sunny.
With the dog babysitter.
And then Tigerlily has to be like, no, babe, they weren't dating, so she wasn't cheating. And Adnan just cannot handle being wrong, so he's like, whatever, you still can't trust her.
I've never cheated on Sunny. Let's make that very, very clear.
We move on to Brian and Ingrid, and Sean asks Brian if he still stands by his earlier assessment that Ingrid did not put in any effort. And Brian is like, yeah, pretty much. I mean, girlie was just not ready for all of this wheelchair stuff.
There's a curb I got to jump off of. I go jump off of it. She's like, oh my God, ah! You know, it's like, relax.
So I guess Ingrid was a tad bit overprotective of Brian while he was in Brazil. And Brian was just like, I've been in a wheelchair forever and a day. Calm your titties. Stop smothering me.
She has a little boy that's like 3 years old and she was treating me like her son.
Passei por aquilo, então é normal eu ter aquele...
We then revisit that time when he got a gift for her, but it was secretly a gift for him. Remember that time he came equipped with lingerie, body lotion, boner pills, but he conveniently forgot the condoms? Adnan obviously has words about this.
Ingrid, this is so bad, Ingrid. Why you do that? I see everything already. Everything I see.
Tigerlily hops on the shame train and she's like, why would you wear lingerie if you weren't gonna do anything?
Why wear all that and be like, oh, this is what you could have, but I'm not gonna give it to you.
Are we forgetting about the fact that he conveniently did not bring a condom and she didn't want to have his unwrapped pee-pee inside of her body for a multitude of very legitimate reasons?
A maioria das mulheres, elas têm vontade de usar.
That's not a bikini. Her cookie was falling out.
Ingrid is like, you know, you can wear lingerie and not have sex, right? And Brian is like, okay, but she asked me to stop by the store and pick up some condoms.
She's asking me to stop at the pharmacy that's closed. Why are we buying condoms?
Yeah, that's implying that you're gonna do that.
First of all, implied or not, you should still get consent. Do not just go off of vibes. And consent can change at any time, okay? She is allowed to say she wants to bang at 6 p.m. and at 9 p.m. say she isn't feeling it anymore. Ingrid says she did ask him to pick up some condoms, but she honestly can't remember if it was the night of the lingerie debacle or not. I'm gonna say it's not because the night of the whole lingerie thing, Ingrid did not know he had no condoms. That's why shit hit the fan in the first place. And Brian is saying that night she told him to go get condoms at the store, but all of the stores were closed. So if all of the stores were closed, Ingrid would have known that he did not have any condoms going into it. So, you know, just the math isn't mathing.
So you thought you were gonna go all the way, but that's not an excuse to mistreat a woman.
Yes, I know, okay.
And that is just facts. And obviously, Brian does not want to linger on this, so he just pushes right past it. Sean says that Ingrid mentioned Brian was way too eager to do the nasty, and Lauren is like, yeah, bro, you were way too pushy. Lauren said he was too pushy about sex. Lauren. Brian tells us that Ingrid is just downplaying everything.
Stop for condoms. I got lingerie on. Pass lotion here and maybe here. She asked me to do that.
I'm still hung up on how you stopped for condoms at the store when all of the stores were closed. Brian says that once the shit started to get hot and heavy and the cameramen left the room so that they could bang, Ingrid pumped the brakes and told him some very shocking news.
She comes over to my wheelchair. She will deny this, but she put her finger on my nose and said, I have a boyfriend.
So yeah, Brian says she admitted to having a boyfriend, and Ingrid obviously denies this.
Conheci uma pessoa, talvez no momento. Não falei que tinha namorado.
This whole thing is very confusing, but Ingrid does say she was single at the time and she had genuine feelings for Brian. And she goes on to say that she is someone who works in healthcare, so she has seen a lot of people contract STDs through oral sex.
Como que eu vou deixar uma pessoa fazer sexo se ele é saudável ou não?
Gonorrhea.
He is way too proud about having contracted gonorrhea. To be honest, he is way too proud about a lot of things he should be deeply ashamed of. We then get to revisit all the times that Brian couldn't keep his lies in order and accidentally outed himself, like when he accidentally revealed his real age, or that he was married to a bajillion other women. Oh, and also all of those times when he acted like he was helpless just so he could test Ingrid's willingness to be his caretaker.
Do you think that it's fair that he tests girlfriends?
No, it's pretty cringy.
Then Sean brings up him lying about his age, and he admits to lying about his age.
You lied about your age on the dating site?
On the dating site, yes.
But still somehow makes it Ingrid's fault.
Everybody that knows me for 2 minutes knows my age. I'm a hell of a talker. She had to know. That blew my mind that she didn't know.
Vanja is like, okay, but did you tell her? And Brian is like, I mean, I thought I did. And Vanja is like, be careful or else you're gonna have a hell of a time trying to woo yourself out of all of that bullshit you're in. Brianna then goes on to say she questions the validity of their relationship and Ingrid's feelings.
Her not realizing his actual age. There was so much that was unknown. It's hard to hear you say that you had genuine feelings.
Girly, he lied about his age. She thought he was the age he told her he was. How the hell is that her fault?
Eu não sabia que o Brian tudo de mulher e nunca deu certo.
Because he's 52.
Oh, sweetie, it is not because he's 52, okay? It is because your father is a giant bag of smelly dicks. Then Brian turns it back on Ingrid and he's like, sure, we can all fire shots at Brian. No pun intended. But didn't she have 2 kids with 2 different guys?
Ingrid, do you want to respond?
Não, se eu ficar bala contra bala, nunca vai parar. Então deixa ele falar.
I'm gonna respond for you, girly. It is not the same thing, ya dim-witted sack of shit. Sure, she had 2 kids with 2 different guys, but those men left her because they are assholes. They do not have a relationship with their children. They do not offer any kind of financial support. Ingrid became a single mother of 2 and worked her little booty off to be able to support them on her own. All of your relationships failed because you were a toxic, narcissistic, gaslighting, lying little monster who cheated on all of his partners with their replacements, okay? So shut up. We take another break and Vanja and Niles are outside. They talk about how much Adnan sucks.
He just likes to listen to himself talk.
Around with somebody, he's gonna lose the ability to talk.
Adnan and Tigerlily go to sit with the only person who doesn't want to punch them in the face. Adnan shoos Tigerlily away.
Take a food. Okay. I'm not comfortable till you sit with us.
And he's like, go eat somewhere else because all of these people are gonna come back and they are just gonna start attacking you again. And Joe tells us that Adnan is definitely controlling and you would have to be blind, deaf, and dumb to not be able to see that Tigerlily watches everything she says around this man.
I love that they're happy. It's awesome. But I hope over time, like, you can trust other people
people that they're not going after his wife.
Lauren is like, bro, we got your back. Are you okay? And Adnan is like, oh, you know what? It's been a really hard day, man. Everyone is attacking me and calling me controlling, which is crazy.
They're attacking me. Adnan controlling. Oh, for sure. They just want to change me.
Right.
Then Lauren is like, yeah, I mean, wasn't it crazy how Niles could not give you an answer about whether he respected you or not? And then Adnan is like, oh my God, that's right. You know what? Fuck that guy. You know what? Fuck everybody here.
Guys, to be honest with you, it is not nice to meet you.
Yeah, nobody cares, okay? It was not a joy to meet you either. Buddy, look around. Your only supporter is Lauren. Then Niles gets all up in Adnan's face and the whole interaction is cringy to the max. So I'm just gonna fast forward through it because, ugh.
That was not cool at all. Why'd you pull that stunt in front of my father? Well, because he didn't respect me. Do you know what people down south do to people who do that kind of stuff? No, step back.
And that, my Panda Pals, is all I have for you today. Thank God, because I have reached my absolute maximum with how much I can stomach tonight. I cannot believe we have 2 more of these to go. 2! This tell-all has honestly been one of the most exhausting things to recap because it goes off the rails so fucking often. Like, Sean asks a question and then we get not an answer and then we go off on 3 other tangents, which eventually leads to yelling, which leads to Lauren telling us he likes to drink pee. Anyway, I hope you like this recap. Please do your girlie a favor, click that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and just sound off in the comments below and let me know what you thought of this absolute madness. I hope to see you for the next one, and as always, thanks for not letting me ride this train wreck alone. Bye!